Hey, what's going on guys? CH from Homebrew for Life here with a video on actually a suggestion we got as a comment from a barrage who goes by the name of Kevin Fiddler, I believe, on how to convert a SANKE keg into a corny keg. We're on the hoppy hour. We're always talking about steals on Craigslist and OfferUp, scoring 10-gallon kegs, scoring mills, nitro systems, the really more scarcer stuff in the homebrewing community. So we picked up this part. Kevin, it better work. This is an Amazon Prime, or I'll get you, Kev. Couple things, we gotta make sure it fits in my kegerator. We gotta make sure it works. We gotta make sure it doesn't leak. But seriously though, subscribe to Homebrew for Life. Your feet won't smell as bad. All right, so my previous mentality was just to score a 10 or 15-gallon corny keg off Craigslist, but they are almost never there, and when they are there, they're up in Los Angeles. Too far of a drive for me. You can buy them new, but they are over $200, and who the hell has $200? So here's what we're doing. First, you need a keg. Don't steal one either. It's bad juju. Anybody remember this video? Get it? That was it.
Nah,
it.
I missed it.
Dude, we're all like wheezing and shit. You see that guy running across the street?
Oh, where's the after party?
Now you can score a keg off Craigslist for about $30 or $40. They are very easy to come by. As for the adapter, it's more difficult. Morebeer.com is sold out, but Williams came through like a champ. $57 after tax and shipping. And shout out to my barrages over at Booze Brothers Brewery for donating a keg for this Homebrew for Life video. If you pull this off for $100, you did good. You did really good. All right, so what's in this thing? Okay, we got the adapter with all the posts on here. Beer, gas, PRV, beer line. Does it look long enough? Yeah, it's long enough. We've got the gasket. I've never seen one this color before, but if it keeps the leaks out, and that's all that matters. And the tri-clamp fitting that will secure the adapter to the keg. All right, let's go through the process. Vlog City style. All right, we're on the buddy system today, man.
What you need?
Do you want to film?
I'll film, dude. I'll film.
You want to film, or you want to see if this thing's going to explode on me? Us.
Did he degas it?
I don't know. All right, safety first. So with these things, we don't know if there is beer in it. There's definitely probably some gas in it. And you have to release the gas for this to work. Don't be stupid. Don't have less brains than a woodpecker on an aluminum telephone pole. So here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take this and I'm gonna bring it out here. There might be some beer in here. Ugh. I thought I had a keg, or I thought I had a tap, but I don't. So we're gonna just put it right here on top. You ready, Trev?
Yeah.
Nice! Alright, so there's no beer. We've got a little bit of gas in here. I felt a little bit of beer. Just do a keg stand right here. Just put it right here. There we go. Alright, now we got nothing to worry about. Did you get the shot?
Got the shot.
Out here with Trev, who he's the owner operator of South O Brew Co, located in South O, which stands for South Oceanside. Anything you want to say to anybody?
Nope.
Sorry. It's all the time we have.
It's one of these.
If you've done a kegel before, it's kind of the same thing. Check out our kegel video. It's a good way to turn a commercial keg into a boil kettle. But what we need, this is the trickiest part. We need to get a small screwdriver that could fit in this little crevice right here. I'll turn it around, and we've got to pop this thing out. And this is by far the most difficult part. I've done it a couple times, and maybe third time's gonna be faster. There you go, there you go. You gotta show it who's boss. It's almost there. All you have to do is believe. Can I get it with a plier now?
Yeah, you should be able to
Get it with a plier?
Where's the fly? Where is the fly? Where's the flies?
All right. Here we go.
Yep.
All right, we missed the shot. Good job, dude. Fist pound.
Nice.
You didn't even need gloves on. I'm the pussy. Wussy. Can't say pussy anymore. Take that out. And we gotta turn it. put the, let's release a little bit more pressure before we unlock it.
There's like no pressure.
Yeah, then we just turn it.
Yep.
It's gotta turn it one way or the other. It's gotta line up with these over here, you see that?
Yeah.
Put it up there and over there. Nothing 3 blind mice couldn't handle.
Come on. There you go.
There we go. All right. Pull it out, dude. There it is. That was in the briefcase from Pulp Fiction. We've got the adapter, we've got some beer line, you want to connect it. What it did not come with is a hose clamp. But we're always prepared here at Homebrew for Life. No, we're not. But this time we actually are prepared. I'm gonna put it up there. Here, let me get you some. Hold it up like that. Yeah. Hold it right there. 3, 2, 1. Damn, dude. They need to put this stuff on the Price is Right. All right, you want to do it? My man. Is that it?
That's really it.
Goose it, baby. Goose it.
You don't want to get too tight because you don't want to.
You're good, you're good. That's it. Hold it up. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right, good man. Should we do a victory beer now?
2 victory beers.
Are we drinking beer today? Or just coffee? No?
I'm not drinking beer.
Or
I can't today.
we're on camera, man. Say we're drinking beer.
We're gonna drink a beer today.
Okay. You got a brush?
You know what?
What?
Through this first.
Through that first. We get the shot out. It's got to go through the silicone. I don't know if it's silicone, but it's a gasket.
Silicone.
Do you have a silicone gasket I could have?
Yeah, dude.
You got a bunch?
Tons of them, man.
Thanks, man. You think it's gonna work?
Yeah, it's gonna work.
Well, the biggest problem is it's still gotta fit in my kegerator or somebody's chest freezer.
Yeah.
If it doesn't fit, it defeats the whole purpose.
There you go.
You think we're good?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Which one's gas?
This one's
It's
gas.
got no. That one's got to be gas.
This one's gas.
This is gas. Obviously PRV. This is beer out. So we had it right. Very smart, Trevor. There it is.
There you
Is
go.
that it?
Yeah.
All right, now we got to test it out. All right, 2 more things. So far this video is going great. Big shout out to Kevin Fiddler again. I don't know if we already did that in the voiceover part. So far so good. We need to check for leaks though. And most importantly, we need to see if it fits in the kegerator because that is going to be a serious problem if not. All right, so we got to see if it fits. We got some beer brewing right now at 65 degrees, 68 degrees. What is it? 66 degrees. Can you put that up on the workbench or anywhere? We're gonna have a bacon maple brown ale. We're gonna put it on nitro. All right, let's see if it fits in here, man. Moment of truth. Does it fit?
Fits.
Does it fit?
It fits.
Can we fit a gasket or can we fit a post on there? We did it, dude. Check it out. Fits like a glove. Good job, dude.
Nice, there we go.
All right, last one. We gotta check for
Check for leaks.
check for leaks. Anything else you want to say to the camera?
Continue to watch Homebrew for Life.
Anything about your brand?
No, not yet. I'm good right now.
All right, brush.
Through the whole video, it's gonna be like, give it a little bit of tightness is good for everyone.
So we had a little leak right here. We saw some bubbles. We just gave it some old-fashioned elbow grease, just tightened it some more. They went away. We're good, dude. So that's this week's video. Huge shout out to Kev. That worked great.